Happy New Year, Happy New Year. We welcome 2024 with open arms. Certainly, I made it through 2023 with nothing but the grace of God. And I'm thankful. I am so thankful. Welcome back to my channel. This is Donna from Linda's Daughter Donna. Somebody said to me recently, I believe they said, "Hi, Linda." Yeah, Linda is actually my mom who passed away many years ago, but she was such a wonderful woman. A lot of what I aspire to be is based on who my mother was as a human being. First and foremost, her kindness, her lovingness, her love for humanity, her love for animals. And so my channel is called Linda's Daughter Donna. It's the first of the year and I'm on the road, and I'm hoping that Target is open because I have a bunch of stuff that I have to get. Yeah, so I'm running into Target and I'm taking you along with me. The plan was to take you shopping with me in Target. However, Target had their music in the background playing and the store was pretty crowded, and I wondered, why are there so many of us out here? Nevertheless, because of copyright situations, I did not videotape anything in Target. One of the reasons why I went to Target was to get shampoo and conditioner, because it was time to give my hair some love. Today is the day to give my hair some love. Now, I wear my hair natural most of the times. And when I feel like, you know, getting a little something done, I'll go and I'll get it washed, blow dried, and flat ironed, and sometimes curled a little bit. It's not that time. Now it's time to give it some love again. And so I am doing a deep conditioner right now, which I'm about to rinse out. But, you know, blow drying your hair often, you know, leads to a lot of damage. And as you get older, as you know, most of us are prone to thinning hair. And I'm really not about that right now. I'm trying to hold on to as much of my hair as possible. So that's what I'm about to do. We're just gonna spend some time doing some hair love. What do, you natural hair folks out there? Because I don't do weaves, and I don't wear wigs because when my hair is dried naturally after it's, you know, just towel dried rather, it's very, very poofy, it's thick, it's big under there. And I don't know how to do cornrows or any of those twisty things to make your hair lay flat so that a wig would look nice and flat on your hair. And so the natural hair thing is sometimes very, very difficult for me, but I'm going to continue trying. In 2023, I just knew I was gonna go back to a relaxer, but you know, different family members say, "What, you're gonna go back to a relaxer? You know, this happens and that happens, and you know, people are getting cancer or some form of whatever." And so, okay, I'm gonna give the talk of relaxing my hair a little break. All right, so now I'm gonna go wash my hair. I'm actually gonna rinse this conditioner out and put another conditioning thingamajiggy in my hair. And when I come back, I'm going to sit with you while I do I think you guys, some folks call them Bantu knots, but when I was growing up in Jamaica, they called them China bumps. Okay? You'll see me when I'm doing that. Hang tight. Now I have washed all the conditioner out of my hair, and I use a milk detangler to wash through my hair and detangle it when I'm taking out the conditioner. And I'm telling you, my hair feels soft and really feels really good. I can pretty much run my fingers through my hair. And now I'm gonna get all the accoutrements I need, which is just a comb, and I believe I do have some hair grease for my scalp that I'm going to use while I am just doing some random, I'm gonna call it Bantu knots in my hair. When I'm detangling my hair, and I do so in the shower because the water absolutely helps, but I use this curl, milk, and detangler cream, and it detangles my hair very nicely. I also use a comb with the spaces between the tooth are wider. The tooth of this comb is not as wide, but it's still going through my hair. And the next time I go to the salon, I'll probably get a trim. Putting in the Bantu knots is gonna help me to help my hair stay detangled. That's one of the things. If I was working with dry hair, I'd have my spray bottle, but I did not thoroughly dry my hair after the detangling process, after I washed out the conditioner. So it's still pretty detangled. The comb is moving through very nicely. Now, I don't really like putting a lot of products in my hair, but I also have an oil moisturizing hair lotion with castor oil that I'm just gonna be putting just a little bit in my hair. Most people use products from the same line. I don't necessarily do that all the time. I use what I feel like is best in my hair. And so I'm just gonna squirt a little bit in the palm of my hand, and I'm going to work this through my hair, the ends. Gonna make some, you know, rough parts here. It smells good as well. And it's a really nice hair lotion. I like using these clips to keep my hair separated. I have a bunch of them. I don't know where they are. I also have these. If I can open the packet so I can show it to you. I have these, and they're salon clips that are supposed to be ideal for thick hair, which I do have thick hair right now. Here they are. This is what they look like. I just feel like it clamps and rip my hair. But for now, since those are the ones that I have, I'm gonna make this. These Bantu knots are not going to be in any specific style and order. This is an in-the-house wear for me right now. There we go. That's one part up. I'm gonna go down the back. I'm gonna do the same right here. And my hair is already getting a little dry, but it's still detangled. And just gonna twist these and put another clip in. Oh, I'm saying a lot because it's not easy. See that? Comb is sliding right through. I'm just gonna part that and Yeah, not perfectly even, but that's okay. I could actually do that. I could have done one knot with, I'll see how this comes out. Let's see how this comes out. If it's gonna be too thin. Let's see. And I don't know if my editor is going to speed up this process. Maybe she will, because I'm not very fast at doing these knots, but let's see. And my hair has a decent length to it, as you can see. And right now, all I'm going to do is hold that and spin this around and around until it forms a knot. Hopefully I don't have any stragglers. So there goes my first knot. Hopefully you can see it well. Okay. And this will be another knot. I'm sure other people may do it other ways, but this is the way I'm doing it. And this will keep my hair nicely moisturized for a while, because when my hair is left out in the open, it dries out and it becomes very knotted, very tangled. And I'm trying not to have that right now. All right, so down to the end, I just twist that around, and here we go. I just spin that around until I have another knot formed. So there we go. That's my gray. Hopefully you can see that well. All right, so now I'm gonna go to the back piece first. If I do the back first, I'm able to get through this faster, I think. So let's make another partition. And I'm gonna try to, I can tell this is a lot more here than the first two that I did. So I will probably, let's see, take some of the hair out so it's not as much. And I can already tell. All right, so I need to put the back piece back in a twist and clip it so it's not in the way of the next two knots I'm about to form. Yeah, here we go. All right, let's turn to the camera. So, see? Coming from the root. And my hair is still, I could actually just use my fingers to make a part in this section. I could actually do that. Let's see, I want to make sure it's not going to be perfectly even, but let's see. And I have that. That one might be just a little bit bigger, but that's okay. So here we go. I don't want to have any loose strands of hair. I'm trying to turn myself to the camera so you could see what I'm doing. Yeah. And again, you can see that my hair is, the shorter the hair, well, you don't want it extremely short, but it's easier, and you move through doing this part of the Bantu knot faster when the hair is not as long. Yeah, and there are people with much longer hair that wear their hair in this knot. And they may do it themselves or they could have it professionally done. For now, I am doing this on my own. There's a picture of my daughter, Love Compassionate Lee, with her hair in Bantu knots that I did. And trying to find that picture because it's would be worth having it in portrait form and, you know, framed and put up in our house. It's so beautiful. It just looks like an African art piece or a Black girl magic piece of art. It's just so beautiful. Now, if I think I could wear my hair in Bantu knots to work, but I would want to have it done professionally so it's a lot more styled and, you know, even. I really think I could, and I would dare to do that. I don't think anybody would have any issues with it either. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure no one would have any issues with that. Well, I took a little break there. Got a call from my grandsons to wish me a Happy New Year. But I'm back at it. I actually did 2 in the back while I was talking to the boys. So now it's going pretty quickly, as a matter of fact. It's not taking as long as I thought it might. Gosh, some folks are so good at, you know, working with their hair in the back and in the front and all that good stuff. I'm just not that great. Now I'm gonna use this blue clip to kind of hold that. And this piece in the back right here, you can see it, I'm sure. I'm gonna do that in 2. Gosh, it feels good that I can still comb through my hair. It's not at all tangling up as yet, which is a great thing. I'm trying to position myself so that you can see me work. Well, let's see. Let's do this one. And what would be good is if when you have it in the position where, oops, I just actually unwind this one, but here we go again, doing my best. Yeah, it would be good if you had like both pieces very even when you're getting ready to twist it to put it in the knot. But like I said, I'm not a professional. How many times have I said that? Probably about 5 times so far. But here we go. This is a part of self-care. You know, washing, keeping your scalp clean, and getting your hair done so that, you know, you could promote hair growth. Yeah, this one is a lot smaller than any of the other ones that I've done, but that's okay. It's in the back. All right, that one is done. Let's comb through the hair again. I really did not have to comb through my hair again because it was pretty. Here we go. We'll see when I'm finished shooting this video if you're able to really see. Yeah. So I would actually say I have no relaxer in my hair, and this is my natural hair. Reason being, I haven't had a relaxer, and I'm gonna go back as far as 2014. I think the last time I may have had a relaxer in my hair is around that time. Yeah. So by this time, all the trims I've had and stuff done with my hair, there's no more relaxer in my hair. It's all gone. All right, you see me feeling for the, that's what I don't like, when this thing gets all tangled up in my hair. Okay, so right now, this is the last clip I have in my hair. So I think I'm moving through pretty quickly. So now let's make another part in my hair, another section where I can do 2 more knots. Let's see, that may be, that might be just perfect because the ones in the back were way too small. I'm gonna leave them, but now I'm gonna put my hair in a clip so that I can get this in too. Yeah, so you can see the ends of this part of my hair started getting a little bit dry. I'm gonna see something. I'm gonna, rather than using the comb, these are, I would say these are gonna be too big. But you know what? I'm leaving them that way. Alrighty, so let's, trying my very best to not have strands. Maybe I'll do this one first. Yeah, I thought this was gonna take me much longer. I think if I was doing them all very small, it would be. I'm truly hoping that this will be a video that can be uploaded, because I'm actually not looking in the camera, so I have no idea what the filming is looking like. Let's see. Now let's do a knot. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I would say this is the size of a knot that I'd love all of them to be. Yeah. Now this one I'll do, alrighty. I think you can, all right, now let's make sure I'm not untwisting it. Let's see if I can turn myself in an angle where you're actually seeing what's going on here. Ooh, that kind of hurt the arms. Yes, I have to say, twisting and turning myself and holding my arms in all different positions is definitely hurting my arms, but I'm getting it done. I am getting it done. Now I will need to make sure I'm doing this knot in the right direction. Yeah, here we go. Not bad. Not bad. I'm coming along. It's drying out a little bit, so I'm just gonna put just a touch. Yep, just a little. Come on. And that's all I need. See, I just have a little bit right here, and I'm gonna put it at the edge of my hair so it's not too dry. Yep. And I'm just gonna use my hand to make that part. Yep. And now let's do the twist. Yep, I didn't actually need to use the comb to make that part. And here we go. I remember when I was a little girl, my mom would do this in my hair on Saturday mornings. Every single Saturday morning, as little girls, my mom washed our hair, and she would sit with castor oil that my grandmother would make and send it to her, or she would get it herself when we made visits. I do remember seeing my grandmother beat the, I think it's called an oil nut, in a mortar. I want to say that's what it is. I might be using the wrong word, but it was a round open container made of something, I don't know, clay or whatever it was made out of, and she would pound and pound and pound the oil nut. Yep, and we had good old-fashioned oil for you know, grooming our hair. And of course she did use other products, but that I can absolutely remember. And I'm gonna tell you, when I was younger, my hair was it was thicker, definitely thicker than this, and that was a painful task. But that was done every Saturday morning. Got up, we had breakfast. I would take a bath. And now, why am I not getting this one? Okay, here we go. I think I have the knot formed. I actually think I will put more here in the last two for the front. Yeah. And I will make a part with my, yeah, let's use a comb. I do think I need a comb for this one. Yeah. That's my nice gray spot. I think, let's get this parted right. Yeah, I do need, I was trying not to have to put this piece, clip it away, but I do. And I am only going to use a bobby pin if I could find one. Yeah, I'll just use a bobby pin to keep this one away. Yep. I don't know why I'm having more trouble with the ones in the front than I had in the back. I'm down to the last 3. And let's see how these come out. I think I have the most gray in my hair right in this section. And I'm choosing not to color my hair so that I can embrace what's happening, I think, naturally. People have all different kind of reasons why we start graying earlier than normal. Whatever the reasons are, I'm not bothered. I am quite okay. Yep, I'm gonna make this one a little bit tighter as I coil. There's a little bit of art to this, where you have to gather the first top piece. See what I mean? And this right here is way, I think it's too small. This one right here. And so I'm gonna undo this one I'm gonna undo that one, and this will be one Bantu knot. Let's see how that works out. This is just the beginning of some self-care for me. I will be getting a pedicure soon. Pedicures are they're so relaxing for the most part. You know, having your feet soaked, and then, you know, if you have a buildup of calluses, who wants to talk about that? But it happens to the best of us, to all of us. And then having your feet just massaged. Now this already feels like it's coming out. It does. It doesn't feel tight. See, this is probably my impatience right here. Not quite sure what's the deal right now. All right, let's make it just a little bit tighter. And I could already feel loose strands, but that's okay. If I had to go into the office tomorrow morning, I would not go with these Bantu knots because I'm not doing it as neatly as it could be done. After this, I'm gonna go make myself a plate, and actually I think I'm gonna make a juice blend real quickly. I have kale that I have to use before they go bad. I have kale, some celery. Ooh. Now, you see how far between this is from this? That's not cute. I'm going to have to fix that. We will not have that. But let's get this one done. This is what happens when you start getting tired. When you start getting tired, this is exactly what happens. I'm doing this one all by itself, and I'm going to figure out a way to resolve the ones right there in the front. I'll probably take you downstairs with me once this is done, just to make a quick juice blend. Like I said, I have some carrots, I have a beet, I have some green apples, celery, and kale. And so I definitely know I'm gonna use up all the kale that I have, and maybe 1 or 2 carrots and some celery. I'm not gonna put any ginger in this one that I'm gonna do because I am not in the mood right now to clean any ginger, which I would be required to do. This is the very last one. And as I mentioned before, I'm gonna have to find a way to fix those 2 in the front because I don't like the way they're looking. And if all I spent was 25 minutes or so doing these knots in my hair, it's time spent with me getting some part of my self together. And we need to do that. And this is not costing me anything but time. And time spent on yourself is time well spent. While I was at it, see, this one started coming out in the back, and I'm going to fix that right away. And that's expected. If they're not twisted properly or spun in a knot tightly, they'll start coming down. So I'm gonna have to make sure I wind oops, this one around tightly and use, yep, there we go. So I'm coming up close. So these two right here are done really nicely. I don't like this gap in between these two. I had to move to another room where I had a mirror available to do some partitions. And so here I'm back at it again. I had to actually undo 3 of the knots. The one that I'm doing here, it's a redo, and make different partitions into my hair. And now let's see if this will be any different. And I'm ready to be done with this. So just watch and see how this comes out. All right, that's back in place. Now I twisted these and I had a little problem. Kind of had my hair tangled up in it. I formed a knot that I actually had to, I want to say cut out, but I just really didn't cut. I just tugged on it to take it apart. That's the one thing you have to be careful with when you're doing these. Not sure how this is going to come out, but this is my last attempt at these two. And however it ends up, that's how it will be. When this is done, the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to go downstairs and I'm just going to make enough juice that I can have a glass to sip on tonight and for tomorrow morning. Yeah, this one is going to be very small, but that's okay. That's okay. I actually haven't done this in my hair in a while, and I'm hoping I'm not going to be bumping too much on the other one because I don't want any more to come undone so that I have to redo it. Yeah, there we go. That's one right there. It's making this one right here is kind of making it look really not too cool, but I said I was done. So I had already twisted this one, so I'm just gonna make it a little bit tighter and then I'll form the knot. And maybe just to not make this one look so odd, I might split it in two. Yeah. All right, so I'm done with this one. And I'm just gonna take the time. Yeah, I was not liking the space between this and this, but I'm going to bed. But should I? I'm gonna do this one in two. Oh, it's gonna be too small, but that's okay. See what I mean? When you're taking them out, you have to be careful with the ends of your hair so you don't form a knot down there. Yeah. So I am gonna put these in two. I think I'd prefer to have this tiny one. I feel better about this. And this will be another tiny one, but that's okay. The next time I put these in my hair, I'm going to start working from the front. I had the back done much quicker Next time I'll start working from the front back. This is a good thing to do also if you want to have like a curly wash and go look. Say I keep these in my hair. Let's see, today's Monday night. Monday through Wednesday. And if I go into the office on Wednesday, I'll take them out and just leave my hair down. I'll just fluff them up a little bit. We'll see. I think I might do that. This one is a itty bitty baby one, but I think I prefer it than that big, huge one that I had up before. And I see I have here, I need to just get this one around much better. And not have the hair sticking up. There we go. I'm done. I am done. And that's my Bantu knots that I'm going to bed with. All right, hold on for a minute. We're going downstairs to do some juicing.